Hello everyone, I am Carl and ang i-discuss natin ngayon ay isa sa mga pinaka-importanteng productivity tool ng Microsoft which is Excel. Excel is a software program na ginawa ng Microsoft that uses spreadsheets to organize numbers and data with formulas and functions. Microsoft Excel ay kadalasang ginagamit ng mga employees, business owners, and sa education. Ginagamit nila ito for data entry, analysis, charting and graphing, task management, and almost anything na kinakailangan mo organized. Ito yung mga features ng Excel na i-discuss natin ngayon na makakatulong sa inyong mga projects. Sort and filter, insert charts, conditional formatting, link sheets, and formulas. So upon opening your Microsoft Excel, ito yung makikita natin sa screen. You can either create new or open. Ngayon gagamit tayo ng file that we created beforehand. Ayan, so meron na tayong naka-ready na data. First feature that we will be doing is sort and filter. So sa ganitong klase ng data, it's not easy to manage that. So to do that, let's format this into a table by highlighting those details. Tapos click Home tab, go to Styles Group, click Format as Table. Then you have options for light, medium, or dark style. Ang pipiliin ko is medium, white table style medium 1. Check muna natin kung tama ang naka-highlight by these green broken lines. Your table has headers, which means ito yung mga title niya per column. Then click OK. Now ito yung mangyayari sa table. Gawin muna natin yung sort first. So bawat column meron na siyang drop-down arrows na pwede kang gumawa ng sort at filter. So halimbawa gusto kong i-arrange ang activities in alphabetical order. So pwede ko siyang ayusin. So just click this, either A to Z or Z to A. Pwede ring by color if it has color. And ngayon, naka-arrange na siya accordingly. And you don't need to worry about the details na katapat niya kanina kasi it will automatically rearrange accordingly as well. Second, if you do the filter naman, let's say among this list, gusto ko lang makita yung for cardio combo and activity for swimming. So I can do that by clicking this drop-down arrow again. Punta tayo sa filter and click filter it by color or text filters. Or pili ka na lang dito. So I select all and I'll go with cardio combo. Tapos piliin natin yung swimming. And then click OK. And now yung dalawa na lang yung natira. Hindi na visible yung iba pang activity at saka yung details niya. Don't worry sa details ng other activities kasi nandyan pa rin yan, naka-hide lang. That's the difference of the two. Kapag sort, you will see everything arranged depende sa criteria mo. Kapag filter, you can only see your chosen details. But those details won't be deleted. Hidden lang siya. So let us proceed sa second feature ng Excel which is insert chart. Excel is not just limited sa table, pwede kang maglagay ng pictures, charts, or even icons like this. You can use this to present your data actually. But of course, you have to consider your audiences as well when choosing your design kung ano ang preferences nila. Anyway, so if we try to create this one, we simply go to our table and gagawa tayo ng charts. So highlight mo lang ang data na kailangan mo, go to Insert tab, and then pili ka dito sa Charts group. You have options like insert column bar or chart, meron ding hierarchy, merong pie charts, or whatever you like you are to decide. Now for this data, ang gagamitin natin is chart. So pili ka lang sa mga options na meron dyan. Then now you have your chart. And of course, you have chart styles to choose from. So let's choose this one. That one. Now this chart is not just a simple picture. This is linked to your data. Whatever you do to your data, it automatically changed here's a color. For example, itong 97 changed to 117. Of course, it will also change here as you can see. So this is not just a mere display, it's a way of showing your details in a more creative manner. In this case naman, if ganito kadami ang data mo, syempre hindi na siya applicable. So what we can do again is highlight the details. Go to Insert tab. And this time, gagamit tayo ng columns. Click More Columns. then choose here. Click OK and pili tayo ng style na gusto natin. And change the color. And now, ito na ang inserted link chart. And again, whatever you change here, lalabas siya sa chart. For example, sa day 4, meron tayong 41 represented by the color yellow. If we change that into 81, magbabago din yung figure. And that's how we create insert charts and further enhance the way we present our data here in Microsoft Excel. Now for our third feature, we have conditional formatting. So babalik lang tayo sa table na ginamit natin kanina. So using this one, let's use column B, C, and D and highlight natin yung parts. Then we can start doing the conditional formatting. This is for you to easily spot trends and patterns or basically format your data according to certain conditions. So let's just click this. Then you have options here and try natin yung highlight cell rules. Greater than. So anything higher than, let's put 35 will be filled with this color. Pwede rin natin gawin tong custom format. Let's do the customization. And there we have it. Anything higher than 35, naka-highlight na siya like this. Now, if we try to change this and see kung gumagana ba ang conditional formatting, if I put this one into 34, based on the condition, magbabago ang itsura niya. Subukan naman natin ang ibang conditional formatting. Dito tayo sa column C, highlight, choose naman natin yung data bars. If I choose this one, anything gradient fill or solid fill, by default, since yung data ko kanina sa column B is number higher than 35, will be highlighted. So, kagaya rin siya dito sa data bar. If I choose this one, for example, ang pipiliin ko is gradient for yellow or gradient for red, anything close to 35 will meet this part. So, malapit na siyang mag-35, so ganito ang itsura niya. Tapos yung highest value mo sa column C, automatic mafe-fill niya yung color hanggang sa dulo. So whatever is the highest, that's the standard. Pero kung 35 man yan, mag-a-adjust din siya syempre. If lower, the lighter the highlight on that part. Another thing, highlight natin tong column D naman. Let's click on conditional formatting, icon sets. Now this time, ayaw mo na yung 35 and below lang as your data. Pwede mo rin siyang i-follow further. Pwede ang gawin natin is like this. Let's do more rules. Let's click this para further modified. Tapos may icons na pagpipilian and pwede rin mabago. So mamili lang tayo and change the type to numbers. Now, the value is lahat ng numbers is higher than 30. Hindi lang 35 ha, kasi binabago na natin ang value in conditional format. Yung dalawang columns kasi 35 and up. This time, anything equal or greater than 30 will bear this icon. Anything naman na nasa 20, equal or greater than 20, will bear this yellow with exclamation point. At lahat naman ng mas mababa sa 20, itong X mark ang makikitang icon. Let's apply this one by clicking OK. Yan, this is the conditional formatting. Now we have a data na is well managed and identified based on the set criteria. So this time, let's do our fourth feature, which is linked sheet. So para hindi ka na nahihirapan na mag-copy and paste ng data from sheet 1, sheet 2 to another, pwede mo siyang gawin using this one. So dito tayo sa ating worksheet. Tapos, ang kukunin natin na data only is for location in Clearwater and Dale Mabry. Then, for cardio combo lang. And ang reference cell natin na yung sheet A and sa sheet 1. So, start ako dito since ang una natin is Clearwater. I'll go to sheet A, hanapin natin yung data for cardio combo. Tandaan kung aso ng cell ng ating data. So the cell is B3 and where do we confirm that? Dito sa upper left. Meron tong name box, so sure tayo na B3 ang pangalan niyan. Now take note of the cell name, balik tayo sa link sheet. If we want na nakalink ang ating data automatically with that and whatever change is magbabago, we need to do this formula. Lagay natin tong equal sign. Tapos put the name of the reference sheet. So galing siya dito sa sheet A. So i-type natin then put an exclamation mark. Kasi kailangan to sync this. And then put the name of the cell, which is B3. So sheet A exclamation B3, then click enter. Now the number is there. Then the other column or cell, ikakopy na yan automatically. Now let's check kung tama. 25. Yung data, 25 din dito. Let's try to change this if it was successfully linked. I'll put this into 14. Tingnan natin kung magbabago sa link sheet. And yes, it's correct. How about if ang source mo is separate word ang title? Kagaya nito, this is sheet 1, separate yung name ng worksheet natin. So if we try to do that, click muna natin yung source or reference cell. Tapos punta tayo sa Dale Mabry na location. At ang hinahanap din natin is for cardio combo. Ang cell natin na kinakailangan is 35. So nandito siya sa C3. Ayan yung name box ulit sa upper left. Name box it's C3. And from sheet 1. Let's go back to link sheet. I-type natin yung formula. Put the equal sign. Tapos since magkahiwala yung word, separate word nga siya. Put the single quotation mark. Type mo yung name kung ano man yan exactly as it is. May space din. Close it with another single quotation mark, exclamation point, then yung name ng cell na kukunin. So ganyan yung itsura kapag separate word ang pangalan ng worksheet. Then click enter. So now we have this data and nagbago din siya dito kasi that's the case earlier. So anyway, we have it here. Our data is 35. Tingnan natin if successful. Let's try to change this into 18. Kung magbabago man siya sa link sheet natin. And yes, nagbago din siya dito into 18. So that's how we do your data. You link your data and you type your formula. Now, tingnan naman natin ang ibang formulas na pwede natin gamitin sa Excel. So later on, kapag may mga data na kayong minamanage, you can try and use these ones. You can actually click dito sa Formulas tab. Sa upper left, you'll see the insert function. Type mo yung name ng formula, click go, and for the meantime, we'll be using some of these. Dito na tayo sa ating mga shortcuts. Let's use these statistical formulas sa pag-a-analyze ng data. So for example, ang results ng survey nyo o sa kung ano man yan, you can use this. So start here, ang column natin is for column B, attendance day 1. So let's find for the mean for this, which is the average. So just click here your equal sign. Type the word average kasi mean nga ito. And then highlight the cells na kailangan mong i-calculate. Click enter. So that's the mean. 18.22. So yan yung ating average. Now let's compute the median or panggitnang number among the datas for attendance day 1. So same thing, put this equal sign. Then type median. Open parenthesis. And this time, instead of highlighting the range or cells, kapag masyadong madami na yun, it's a bit difficult. So for this time, we'll put the cell number. That's from B3 until B11. Then, let's click enter. And now we see na ang median natin is 16. Next naman is yung mode. So, i-compute natin to. So, let's do the formula. Type mode. Actually, there are 3 options to choose from. Itong nasa dulo na mode, applicable only sa Excel 2007. And mas luma pa, so we'll be using this one instead. Then type mo lang, the cells are from B3 and B11 ulit. So let's click enter and we'll see that for this one, ang mode is 10. And lastly, for the standard deviation or yung difference from one number to another, yung average niya na difference of those core or data sa attendance natin. We'll just click this again. Then type STDEV. Magpapakita na yung options mo. You have a lot to choose from. So pili ka ng maayos na gagamitin. For this, we'll be using this stdev.s. And then, double-click mo siya. Put the range again, B3 to B11. Click enter. And now we'll see that the number in our attendance, usually by average, meron silang pagitan na 7. And those are our statistical data using formulas. Next, let's use these simple ones naman, such as sum. For this, we'll try to create one already since gumawa na tayo ng formula beforehand. You can actually see this. Magpapakita na itong drop-down arrow. Now let's compute our sum. So type mo lang yan and then highlight it. Click enter. Now you have the total number of attendance for day 2, which is 172. How about this sum if naman? Sum if is a criteria na magko-compute lang ng pinili mo. So halimbawa, put the equal sign. Type sum if. Open parenthesis. Tapos ano yung criteria mo ba or ano yung range na gusto mong pagpilian? So ang pagpipilian natin is yung group names. So we are only going to compute yung pangalan na alpha. So lahat ng group na ang pangalan is alpha, yun lang ang ilalagay o yun lang ang i-compute na sum. Kasi meron tayong tatlong alpha actually. So iba-ibang region code. Meron sa 101, meron sa 201, meron sa 301. So alpha lang ang bibilangin natin. So lagyan mo ng open and close quotation marks tapos comma. And then since ito yung group name natin, ano ba yung i-compute mo actually? Itong group budget. So lahat ng alpha, mako-compute yung total group project nila. So once you're good with that, ito yung range natin. Group names. Ito yung criteria. Lahat ng alpha lang. And then ano yung isa-sum niya? So sum if, click enter. And now you know, lahat nitong alpha group mo which is tatlo, ang budget nila is 7,350 pesos. So if you try to do that manually, ito 2,550, 3,250 plus 1,550, you'll get the same amount as this one. At ang last naman natin ngayon na formula is ang count if formula. If bibilangin lang natin ay ang particular data, hindi mo bibilangin lahat. So pag sinabi natin count if, hindi niya ito total to. Bibilangin niya lang kung ilan ang repeating numbers na nagpakita. So put that formula, equal sign. Type count, type count if. Open parenthesis, and this time meron lang tayong dalawang data. So i-highlight mo yun kung ano ang bibilangin. Tapos yan yung range, pagpipilian, and kung ano lang ba ang bibilangin mismo. Ang ipapakount ko lang is lahat ng may region code. That's our region code. That's our title for the column na 101. So I'll put that in quotation mark and then click enter. Tingnan natin kung ilan yung 101 na na-count. We have 4. Let's check kung tama. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So tama, we have 4. So these are some of the formulas that you can use here in Excel. Actually, we have more, so try to explore those and pag-aralan nyo so you can apply it sa kung anuman ang mga projects mo na kinakailangan nito. So we're done with the 5 feature of Excel. We've done sort and filter, insert charts, conditional formatting, link sheet, and formulas. I hope somehow naintindihan nyo yung pag-explain ko kasi medyo nakakalito din yung mga formulas. But if you always practice, mamamaster nyo rin yan eventually. So we're done. Thank you all for listening.